Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing with our Awakening of the Rebellion playthrough as the Rebellion. In the last episode, we started off by taking Hypori, we took Jabim, we took Kaylee, and we're on the way to taking Scipio. So we've got a fair amount of progress that we've made so far. What we're going to try to start off with today is going in for Bespin, which I think is unoccupied, or else we'd see everything there. So we are going to go in just straight for it. And other than that, we're going to try to defend here. So let's actually turn all this back on. We are building up a few more infantry so that we can move from these areas into Tatooine. I kind of want to use the Black Sun for early expansion just because they are a bit more spread out. Like, their territory is a bit more sectioned off, so it's a bit easier for us to take. Whereas the Empire tends to be a lot more concentrated, they're going to be more of a problem later. And by taking too much of their stuff, too much of their important planets at least, we end up taking... Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have Lando now. Pythor is now Imperial. Alright, what are we gonna do as far as our next thing to build? I kind of think upgrading our Mon Calamari stuff is the way to do it. Like getting up to the capital shipyard, but... Or even just getting to the next tech level. That'll be a few weeks. So let's just use what we have right now to try to continue taking what we can. I think we can take Scipio and we can take Dathomir rather easily. So let's focus on doing that. Let's get the fighters. I don't know if we're actually going to get Coda back, because I don't know if it's just important leaders that get the rescue. Like, I've only ever played with the feature on for the Black Sun, and I think most of their heroes are just counted as important because they don't have that many. So we may not get the others back. Alright, fighters, you're going to go scout out a little bit for us.
We've secured a build pad.
Yeah. I hope there's a cantina over there. My copy. Fire at will. When do we get paid?
If they don't build a turret, we're not going to have a problem with that. The Saboteur. Alright, so the good thing about Scipio and about Dathomir is that they don't open up any more choke points for us to get attacked in. So they're basically free expansion. We will have to spend a good amount of money on upgrading our infrastructure at some point, but for now, it's not a huge problem because, like, we're at least taking away some of their production. We're not really losing any units to do this, and you get the capture credits. So it also provides a buffer zone, so they're not attacking your actual infrastructure if they do attack, which basically makes it the best way to proceed by basically any standard. So I think we should be in good shape either way. Even if we do end up losing some of the planets that we take initially, I'm not especially concerned.
We've secured a build pad.
We've got them all.
System conquered.
Alright, let's make sure we have the Falcon in there still. And we can move on to the next one. The people of this planet need our help. They try to free themselves of the iron grip of the Empire, but don't have enough support from the civilians. When you send Leia and maybe Kyle and some saboteurs there, they might be able to convince more people to riot. Send Leia and some saboteurs or Kyle Katarn to the location to help the civilians riot against the Empire. Karada.
Corruption has been removed.
Alright, Kyle, are you stealthy? You are.
Battle imminent.
And we have 2 infiltrators already.
Recruitment cancelled.
So maybe we'll get... I don't know if we actually can get more, so that might be a good sign. Alright, come on Calamari. Let's get
Building started.
that. And then we'll send Leia over right after this battle. I really do wish you could issue orders while paused in EAW. It'd really help.
Take it easy.
You can turn down the game speed, but I don't want to do that.
Use tactics to your advantage and remove the defending position.
Come on, Chewie, let's check it out.
So, let's see. We're going to be in range pretty quickly.
Choose your reinforcements.
Orders confirmed.
Let's try to drop everything. We'll put
En route.
Escort requested.
the repairs, or the repair frigates behind
Reinforcements cancelled.
Confirmed.
that, because that's going to be our tank, technically.
Right away.
Reinforcements en
Not
route.
very tanky, but still.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
The enemy is approaching.
Dodonna here.
Z95 here. Over. Accelerating to attack speed.
Accelerate your breath.
Reporting. Moving to attack position.
Try not to let one on your tail.
This is General Dodonna.
Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
I'll handle that.
Okay, now that you've
Dodonna reporting in.
pulled aggro,
Send me on my way. I'm going in. Where you think?
now Han, you're going to support him.
Target at maximum firepower.
Weapons ready.
Copy. Moving to attack position.
Shield generator.
Orders. Unterstützung.
We'll lead.
Okay, they actually didn't get much done to it.
Need something.
But we did pull away a lot of their fighters, which are now just going to keep going in that circle, apparently.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Directing all fire on the
So
shield
you get
generator.
back over here.
Frigate reporting.
Yeah, so I guess we don't actually need to target anything with that. It'll just auto-do it if it needs to.
Jan Dodonna, sir.
Remove the shield generator.
Encountering resistance.
Hey, Jabba doesn't like waiting.
You know, you can keep going, you don't need to stop.
I copy.
Nebulon B frigate.
Alright.
I'm here.
So that's pretty clean. Nice crisp station destruction.
Weapons online.
Didn't even have time to get annoyed at the... Was there a speech at the start? Have I just started blocking that out?
What do you need, kid?
Maybe that...
IPV reporting.
Is that the next step in human evolution, to just block out the leader speeches? Or not even leader speeches, the random infantry telling you how to do your job at the start of the battles? Okay, we lost the CR-90, we lost the GR-75. That's more than I'd hoped for, more than was necessary. Are these regular? Yep.
Need something destroyed? Adjusting navicomputer.
Okay, Kyle, you're gonna go here. We actually have a Providence there, which I think might be Rebel 1, but I'm not sure. Which is the funny looking one.
Enemy fleet
On our way.
approaching.
Coming up Bespin. Eee.
Building under construction.
Where's Leia? She's still here.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Tactical battle imminent.
This seems like we're gonna lose. Don't even have a station. So we'll have to just retreat, and I don't think Lando is stealth capable. So he's probably dead.
Our scanners have detected a hostile fleet moving towards the location. Their presence in our system must be removed.
Preparing for jump to
That's unfortunate.
Enemy has been spotted.
he's not stealth capable. I don't think even if we put together everything we have here that we can... Well, maybe.
Heading to destination.
Moving out.
Let's try it, at least. See if we can get Lando out of there. They don't have a structure of any kind. That is not everything I wanted to bring there, but whatever. It's faster this way. Kyle's there. The other stuff is still moving in. Darth Vader defeated at Ithor.
Tactical
Sergeant
battle
Fullock
in
defeated
progress.
at Ithor. Black Sun Minor Land victory at Ithor. Alright, so...
Hunter awaiting orders.
All power to the suspect that this planet's defenses could be very powerful. We're counting on you to remove all enemy forces protecting them, to allow our ground forces through.
Right away.
Because there's no station, they are going to come at us.
Reinforcements en route.
Destination acquired.
And Garm, okay, that's
Right
nice.
away. Heading out. Heading
We
out.
get 2 extra dreadnoughts.
All out.
I'm suddenly a lot more confident in our ability to at least make
Reinforcements en route.
some sort of impact here.
Reinforcements en route.
Right?
Trajectory is
Fly at me then. These are the fake ones.
Enemy unit sighted.
Ziel auf
So you stay up front.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
That destroyer comes in first, we can destroy it.
ready to move out.
Okay, let's try to,
Silent and deadly, sir.
Enemy sighted.
Got them on the scope. Well, this will be one for the
let's try to hit this while it's alone.
We've got a contact. Mission accepted. Ready to fire.
Fire for maximum effect.
Laser armed.
Yes, Commander. Sir? My scope's positive. Kreuzer bereit, sir.
Alright, fighter...
Laser armed.
How can I help?
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung? Feuer.
I've lost engine 2. Awaiting command.
Bereit, sir. Target standing by. Take out their engine. Weapons charged. C-95 standing by.
X-Wings go in and help against those fighters.
Reporting. Attack.
Kreuzer bereit, sir. Ready.
That's got him. I'm at your disposal.
I've got my approach vector.
Transport ready.
You guys just stay there. Munificence can do a little bit of damage, but they're pretty fragile, I think.
The shields are holding.
Frequency open. Disable those ions. Standing by. Here. Over. Got him lined up. Star Cruiser here. Affirmative. Enemy
Our
hit.
engines are gone, sir.
Transport standing
How can I
by.
serve you?
Garm is taking a good amount of damage too, that sucks.
Star Cruiser standing by. Where do you want it?
They're not healing into that much.
Silent and deadly, sir.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yes, sir.
Ready for action. This way. Guns at the ready.
If we can take out those fighters, we might be able to still pull this off, but...
Hunter here.
No.
Frigate standing by.
Yeah, those fighters are gonna win.
Priority is the laser cannon.
Hunter awaiting orders. Silent and deadly, sir. Got them on the scope.
Target at maximum firepower.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung? Kreuzer bereit, sir.
This dreadnought isn't persistent, so we're already gonna lose this if we go back to the galactic map. We may as well just try to get whatever we can out of this battle now.
Well, this will be one for the history
It's really not worth trying to save just the 2 Nebulon Bs. If we can manage to take out this, it's worth the shot.
Fire for maximum effect.
The unfortunate thing is they have the fighters.
Ready to move. Roger that. Coordinates
But we have 3 Nebulon, oh, 2 Nebulon Bs that are nearly untouched, 2 Dreadnoughts that are still doing some work. Let's see if we can take out turbo laser turrets. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. Yeah. Okay, maybe. Just maybe. It'll be like a wash for everyone. This is going to be a pretty big setback for this section of space, so hopefully we can get production up on the other side and take more of the planets, but... Alright. All the weapons are down except for these laser cannon batteries. Let's try to move in a little bit closer, get a little bit more accuracy. And then the engines. Just in case they decide to retreat before the other stuff's down.
Enemy target sighted. Direct fire on the engines.
I don't want it getting away. There we go. Now you're gonna shoot whatever you want.
They're falling
We
back.
are victorious.
Alright, that kind of sucks because we lost a lot of stuff there, but... yeah. It happens. Okay,
Building started.
let's build that. We're already building the next tech level. And hopefully Bespin ends up being worth it, but I just don't want him to be able to expand. So, Leia's almost there. What do you got for me? That's annoying. Oh well. What do they have it? The rebel officer has been neutralized by Boba Fett on Jabin. Well, that's annoying too. Well, let's get Bethany, they're invading, or they're defending. So I should have just gone in. We'll have to retreat.
Our captain has informed me that an Imperial fleet is closing in on us. We must defend the innocent inhabitants of this planet. Good luck.
We've got them. Send reinforcements.
Okay, well, we were off to a good start, but then that happened.
Imminent.
Ah. Of course. Thanks, auto-resolve. Alright, let's check this out. Blackstone economy. So they spent 100,000 credits, which they got because they get a lot of bonuses. So we're gonna have some problems coming up. I guess Seleucami is now slightly less defended, so let's take advantage of that. It is recusant, so it's still decent, but
Imminent.
we'll just have to try to take advantage of their stuff moving around to take stuff. Because they are going to be able to outproduce us regardless. That's just how the economy works.
Yes, sir. Over there.
Destroying key elements of
I think
enemy
it's like
forces
4.5 times as much money they make.
Separate the defending units to pick them apart.
Into position.
So hopefully with the tech level increase, we'll be able to
Moving out.
get a little bit more
Inbound.
research, or get a little bit more built.
Ready
Can
to
you-
fire.
Yeah, you can win this.
Ready to fire. On my way. Acquiring target. Right away. Corvette moving out. Heading out. Forward. Heading for coordinates.
Roger.
We'll have to try to kill a lot of this stuff before we get in with our stuff, too. A lot of the garrison units, I mean. Because otherwise we might have trouble trying to take down their station while they still have a recusant around.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements
Right
en
away.
route.
Even with the MC-80.
Form up. Forward.
Well, let's try to get closer at least.
Awaiting orders. Heading for coordinates. Standing by.
Awaiting your command.
Copy. I copy.
You know what, let's go for that first.
Cannons. Our target.
Because it should be rather fragile, I think. 95s, you guys go for the fighters. The Houstons are my favorite ship. I'm pretty, like, I think. 'Cause I just made the model for TR. And I've always liked them, but I think that reminded me that. Because the CIS is my favorite faction aesthetically in Star Wars. And I think of those ships, the Recusant's probably my favorite. No, the Recusant's definitely my favorite of that. And I think it's my favorite ship overall, in terms of design.
Fire for maximum effect.
Engine activated.
It's obviously a really serious thing, so I don't want to just like commit to that for and not be sure, but I'm thinking it's accurate.
Commencing. Roger that.
Alright, so
Frequency open.
their fighters are going to be able to do a little bit of damage in the background there. We seem to be holding up to it alright. The MC-80 is just losing its shields.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Cruise arm responding. Proceeding to location. All craft engage. Take out their guns. Destroy them.
Alright,
Moving out.
Got them on the
there we
run.
go.
Ready to commence. Target value begun.
So even though they've stopped us progressing at Dathomir for now, it did give us the opportunity to take Seleucami, so we lost a bulk cruiser, which is unfortunate. But let's have level 0 because that is still building. We don't have our air unit for this, but we should be able to still handle the ground battle.
Invasion commencing. Choose
All right.
reinforcements.
Course plotted.
Well, we have speeders, but it's not quite as strong as the X-Wings.
Troops. We won't last long against the enemy forces.
Okay, let's see if there's still a
Heading out, sir.
sensor up
All
here.
out, troops.
We've secured a build pad.
Engines operational.
Ready to roll. Let's
We do get one.
Construction complete.
Let's get
Abandoned
Roger
station.
that.
that, just in case they try to attack it. And that should mean that we're able to take this planet with no losses at all.
Geon speeder reporting. Green cannon spare.
Avoiding fire.
Okay, they're sending a lot of skiffs.
speeder standing by.
Spreading out.
Unit destroyed.
On my way.
Okay, when I say no losses, I mean no losses of the entire company.
Adjusting
Maximum unit
navigator.
capacity.
Anything that'll actually matter on the galactic map.
We've
So we won't need to go over there. We're halfway to an orbital bombardment, which we're going to use. We'll probably even use it on that. They're just going to send their stuff at us, and as soon as they're out of garrisons, that'll be a good time for us to attack too. But I think we'll go for this first.
Y-wing standing by.
See if we can hit both a little
Gold
bit.
squadron commencing attack.
And maybe just hit neither. Yeah, that's not super helpful. So orbital bombardment should be a little bit better. We can at least take out the... We'll probably just take out the shield gen so we can... Or the power gen so we can move in more effectively. Otherwise it's going to be a ton of waiting for that. So... good.
Available.
Will this actually take it out? I don't think it will. No.
Ready to receive orders. Geon speeder moving out.
Well, let's move into there.
You get the ground. We'll cover the air. Geon
See if that'll draw them in. We might be able to just go and take out this stuff first. I'm not sure what the attack range is on the turbo lasers. But on Hypori it didn't seem super high, so I think we're okay.
Ready, sir. En route. Point me in the right direction. Geon speeder moving
We've
out.
secured
Cover!
Alright, now let's go for that.
We've lost a growth pad.
Laser
Unit
cannons
destroyed.
primed. I've got cannons aimed. Bringing cannons to
After the OB did
on my way, sir.
that little,
Over there. Coordinates
I'm less confident we're going to do this with no losses because I don't want to wait the whole time for that. Alright, so I guess we'll have the bombing run.
Available.
I'm not sure if this will even do that much.
Locked on target.
Okay, so either way, it'll be the bombing run that takes it out, or the next orbital bombardment that takes it out. Which, not the most interesting way to do it, but I kind of want to make sure we keep as many of our units as possible, and it's definitely the most effective way to do it. So, oh, it looks like, is this, no, the structure isn't healing up at all. It'd be nice if during their patrol, or if the orbital bombardment came up during their patrol, but I'm not gonna wait for too much of it to be there. Okay, here we go.
Bombardment available.
Are they coming to that?
Bombardment
Good enough.
on my way, sir. Geon speeder moving out. Laser cannons primed. On my way, sir. I've got cannons aimed.
Destroyed.
Geon speeder moving
Okay, take out the infantry at least.
Unit destroyed.
Attack coordinates received. On my way, sir. Laser cannons primed.
Open fire. Spread out, men.
I've got cannons aimed.
Attack the target.
Bringing cannons to bear.
Alright,
Bombing run
Bombers at the ready.
available.
so now we just gotta take out the stuff. Okay, so there's Seleucami. I think this borders on hut space, so we did lose a unit, which is sad. Or we lost enough to lose the pop cap. I don't know if we actually... No, we didn't.
System control achieved.
Okay, so yeah, it does border... It's on Imperial territory, actually. So they could decide to do something about that. We just gotta hope they don't. But we should be able to actually go into the wheel here, too. That's... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's only level 2 station. They don't seem to have too much there. That's a space-only planet.
Imminent.
And then they're pretty well cut off here. that gives us access all through here. We do have a Providence, 2 more Dreadnoughts, 3 more Dreadnoughts. So I don't think that's going to be enough to go for Mandalore, because that is a level 4 station, and they probably have a lot of stuff in there. But it's progress. We could potentially also go for
Roger that.
Honegger in the Maw.
Destroying key elements of the enemy's forces
Or
is a
Honegger
powerful
Kessel
tactic. Try to
in the Maw.
separate the defending units to pick them apart.
Whichever were owned by the Empire. I don't want to attack the huts yet.
Reinforcements.
Keep going. This way. We've come across enemy units.
Weapons charged. Heading out.
Let's go. Coordinates navigating to coordinates. Let's move out.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Weapons operational.
That's our stuff. Don't shoot our stuff.
All out. Let's
Okay, so rather than going for the station first, it looks like we're going to have to go for
go.
the XQ on this side, then we can loop around in the station.
Commence the attack. Attack.
Warm up. Heading out.
Get on out of there.
C-95 standing by. Let's
Take
go.
out those fighters. This might even split apart some of their defenses enough if they're attacking this state, or if they're defending the station. I'm not sure if these are all from no, I think those are from the XQ themselves. Itself. We did lose the repair thing.
Target at maximum firepower.
Cruiser here. This way.
C-95 here. Over. They're coming around.
On calamari cruiser ready. Fire on the shield generator.
Send me on my way. We're accelerating to attack speed.
Ready for command. Fire.
Bombers reporting in. This way.
Roger that. Open fire. Open fire on those laser cannons. Our target priority is the laser cannons. No good.
Okay, you actually get a decent amount of credits for killing that. That's nice.
Attack that target.
Targets incoming.
Affirmative. Order confirmed. Coming.
Okay, we'll try to hang back a little bit so we can get our shields back on that Dreadnought, and also try to take out as many of the fighters as we can before engaging the station.
Forward. Heading for coordinates.
So there we go, they seem to want to do.
Consider it done.
Now this goes on, he needs to die.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
Alright, let's see. Nope,
Proceeding to
don't
location.
get too far up.
Moving out. Heading out.
Better just take out the fighters while they're coming.
Attacking. Targeting.
I'll try and draw that fire.
Awaiting orders.
Rendezvous and mark. Take another point. One.
Ready for orders. Roger that.
Copy.
Form up. Encountering resistance.
As long as all the hard points stay up, it should repair itself. I think. No, I guess that's only on capital ships, or unless they remove that feature when they put on in the repair ships.
I copy. Reporting.
Alright, looks like it actually can reach us.
Fall out. Let's move out. Let's go. Firing.
Target's coming in, ma'am.
I lost engine two.
Yes, sir.
It'd be nice if
Waiting orders.
they'd run out of fighters. Then I'm pretty sure we can just destroy the station. But until they are out of fighters, we need to hang back a little bit more.
Copy.
I'm not even sure what the limit is on the fighters.
Reporting. Frigate moving out.
Kind of want to retreat and come back, but then
Commander. All craft
that just gets rid of that 1XQ.
ready. Heute bereit, sir.
I copy. Attack!
It's only a level 2 station. I don't think they have too much more than they've sent at us. We've got to be in the last little bits of it.
Reporting. Awaiting your orders. Armed and ready. Fire! Head full.
Oh, don't go too close. Maybe it isn't, or maybe it is unlimited.
All craft engaged.
Because this is... we've killed a lot. We forced back a lot.
This way. Over there.
Alright, maybe we are better off just backing off for now. Yeah, that's not worth it at all.
Corruption.
Okay, that's really not good. Well, no, maybe it is good.
Moving out.
We'll be there soon.
We can just go straight back in with more stuff.
Proceeding to location.
Tactical battle imminent.
That does mean we're kind of open. So, Merc here, we've got to get
Building
that.
started.
Reporting in. Keep going.
We're advancing on the enemy stronghold. This presence must be eliminated before we can liberate the planet.
This way. Over there. We're going in. Plotting course. En route. Order received. Proceeding. Squadron, move out. They're over here.
Okay, so
Choose your reinforcements.
we should be able to just
Moving out. Heading out.
wreck this pretty easily. Yeah, there's Rebel 1.
Fall out. Let's move out.
Reinforcements
Let's go.
en
Underway.
route.
Moving to destination.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
So if there's a point where there's not actually much at Mandalore, this fleet should be able to take out the station. I think. Well, actually, there might be like some of those specialty shipyards which always have like really, really high numbers of garrison, or really strong garrisons. So that's something to keep in mind too. Which I think is also the case at Bakura, which is why I don't want to move too far down, or I wouldn't want to move too far down there too, if we had any units there anymore.
Open fire on those laser cannons. Remove the shield generator.
Cover me.
But we're almost at the point where we can start building up more of an economic base.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
So let's just destroy this so we don't have to see the animation, maybe? Nope. Alright. Soon we should see what our
Planetary control achieved.
options are for ships for the next level. But I think that is going to do it for today's episode. We got a little bit done. We did. We started off with a little bit of an issue over in this end, but ultimately we won there, so technically it's all fine. What we'll probably end up just doing is building that up there and getting up to a Tabana gas refinery. We just want to make sure that we can actually defend that. And hopefully, over the course of the next few episodes, we'll be able to primarily work on solidifying a lot of what we have. Maybe take a few more planets, but as long as we have access through everything, I'm not super concerned, which we do. It'd still be nice to take Dathomir. I'd like to take Dathomir, because that cuts off some of their entry points. But on the whole, not too bad a start. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and thanks for watching. See you next time.